Hello, my name is Matt Thayer with Greenlee Construction. This morning we're here in beautiful Central Oregon. We're going to be doing a final inspection on this roof. We do a final inspection on all of our roofs, whether it's a re-roof, new construction. Not all companies do this, but we believe that we need to inspect what we expect. Let's get on up there and take a look. We're gonna start up top here. We're gonna take a look at nail placement along the way. You can see the nails are right where they need to be. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice there's no nail here. If you had a nail here, you're going to get water and weather, and over time that would leak. So your fifth nail is always going to be out here on the edge. Looking for ventilation. Looking for these kick-out flashings. If you didn't have this kick-out flashing, and that flashing was running behind the siding, the water would run right behind this piece of siding. It would get into your wall. We're also going to look for these step flashings. They're properly installed. You can see there's step flashing on top of the shingle, not under it. We're going to look for starter under this ridge cap. The starter has a tar strip, a couple nails. This is super proper right here. When this heats up, that will glue itself. We're always looking for 2 fasteners in each piece of this ridge cap. Of course, we're looking at courses as we go. Make sure they're nice and straight. Once again, looking for ventilation. We are looking to make sure all these exposed fasteners are sealed. Occasionally lifting stuff to make sure it's properly fastened. You want to make sure that all these lower dormers, the shingles are wrapped up the taller pitch, because the majority of the volume of water is going to be coming down at a greater speed. It's going to hit here, it's going to exit the roof rather than trying to get up under that guy. Shingles, you can see, are wrapped very high up here. Here's a pretty good example of why we always inspect. Here's 4 nails that got missed. Absolutely not a big deal. I will seal these up before I leave here. Now, had we not inspected this, we never would have known. One guy roofed this whole house. His name's Juan. He is one of our better roofers. Does super clean work, which makes my job considerably easier. Another thing we'll notice, anytime we're roofing up and over any dormer or any other roof surface, you always have to match up. What we don't want to see is short courses or a 1 or 2 inch course. You really have to look hard here. This is a perfect example of what we want to see. I'm lifting shingles occasionally. See, that nail is right on that nail zone. If it's too high, you're going to miss the double thickness of the shingle, and it's going to blow through. This is the nail pattern that we're looking for. Also, the nail needs to be no greater than 1 inch from the inside of the seam and no closer than a 1/2 inch. So that's perfect right there. This roof was put on yesterday. We've had some 70 to 80 degree days. You can see this is already sealing really well. We always want to make sure our ice shield is on top of our drip edge on the very bottom course. I can see here it is. Any ice that gets under these shingles, it's gonna land on the ice shield, run out on top of your drip edge and into your gutter or away from your home. So we're gonna visually inspect the ground and the flashing at the same time here. Looking up at all of our corners. The reason we check our cleanup is that's very important. You know, I could come here, I could clean this personally, and I could tell you I got every last piece. But if you come behind me, you're probably going to find a little something. So it's good that we go over this again. It's just some extra insurance. But the ground looks really good. I don't see any granules anywhere on here. Just look at the overall appearance. You know, the roof looks amazing. The courses are great. Nail placement is where it needs to be. It's starting to seal. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to seal those 4 fasteners that I found. And it's going to end our inspection here. All right, this is our final inspection report. Once I'm done inspecting your roof, I fill this out. These are some of the things that I'm looking for. Of course, I'm looking for some other stuff on there, some finer details. You know, no skylight, no chimney, no heat cable. Everything else checks positively. I date this, and I'll let you know who inspected it. And I will either leave this on the front door, or if the homeowner is home, I will hand this directly to you.